super awkward. Okay, so I want to start by again thanking all of the subscribers from the very beginning. We have 75, I think, as of tonight. So 4 new subscribers tonight. Thank you so much. Welcome to the crazy show, and I hope you stay a while. And to all the original subscribers, thanks for sticking in there. And if you have any ideas or feedback or anything, please post it. And if you want a shirt, a t-shirt, put something in the comments. Just be like, yeah, duh, I want a shirt. Okay, because there's not that many, but I'll send you one. If you say you like them and you want one, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's some prior videos. Go ahead and check that out. Okay, but that sounds so wicked gimmicky. Like, I'm not selling you the shirt. I'll totally, one person call me on it, I will send you a freaking shirt. Somebody has to put something in the comments. Okay, but that's it. Alright, so for this week's video, it's discombobulated. Bob. It was kind of a crazy couple weeks. My dad had a major confession to make, and about and some nature's fury. We had a pretty wicked storm. I got a blip of that, and then dolphins in Chesapeake Bay. So this morning, actually, we woke up, and Dad and I like to have coffee on the dock, and we went in outside and we're drinking coffee, and there's a big splash. We just thought it was a big fish. My dad's like, no, I'm pretty sure that's a dolphin. And sure as shit, there's like 6 of them in this little baby one with this itty bitty little baby fin. Oh my god, it was so cute. So that's in there too, along with some
Never made a mistake until I did my own.
What happened?
Not paying attention, I put the water hose into the #1 diesel tank. And then sat down and watched it fill. Until something told me that it wasn't filling fast enough. That tank wasn't that big, and so I pulled the hose up, and then I saw it in bright chrome. It said, diesel.
How many gallons?
I have no idea, about 25 or 30 maybe.
Holy shit.
Could have been more.
So that's today's project, right?
Yeah, today's project is to move the boat over and suck both tanks dry.
Might as well.
Might as well.
People are probably wondering, did you start the engine?
No.
So, it's Clint again.
That's me.
Down in the gallows of Bob again. And this episode brought to you by Dad's Oops. So they pumped all the water out of the tank that Dad filled up. And now
We discovered lots of debris.
gas tank poop. So you grabbed a putty knife and you have this pile of stuff. And we have yet to ascertain the what's the word for that? The makeup, the composite.
Years and years of sediment.
Wow. That's super, like, I can actually have that close up. It's pretty close up right now, and that's really cool. What do you suppose? Like dirt, or is that part of the tank?
Sediment.
Sediment.
From the years of bad fuel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Bad fuel, huh?
Dirt and fuel.
Okay.
Settles to the bottom.
Yeah. Here it is.
We fill it up with fuel and gag her till she pukes.
I'm gonna drop a bunch of rags.
Okay.
Gag her? Who's her? Hold on a second.
I knew you'd like that.
Gag who? Till she pukes.
Gag her till she pukes.
Oh. I know some people who would really probably like to do that to me. I don't think you're thinking about me.
No.
You're not referring to me. So.
Second option is to clean it as best we can. And that is getting there with what I'm doing and scraping. It's not going to get all of it because I can't get from here outboard because of the other baffle and there's no other inspection port.
Okay.
That is also going to stir up a bunch of sediment once we start putting fuel in it. It's going to, you know how cleaning a water trough is. If you full of water and you start cleaning it, then the whole water thing gets like junk.
So let me ask a question. You know those inline fuel filters?
Yes.
Is that something that we could do? Put in an inline?
We have two of them.
On the engine?
On the one, the primary, which is off the engine, and the secondary, which is on the engine.
That's what you mean by gagging her to death?
No. Gagging her till she pukes is just, we put her in here, and when she shuts down, she shuts down.
Who's her?
Bob.
Her engine?
Her engine.
But her engine's brand new.
I know.
We don't want to make that engine puke.
I agree.
Okay. Well, I'm certainly glad we came to that together. All super easy.
I'm giving you options here. I'm full of options.
That feels like a not to do option. I feel like... Okay. Let me take the video.
Second option is to clean as best we can. We can put 10 gallons of fuel in there, and as we're shoving it in, I can probably connect onto the tank, the inlet of the tank, feet of the tank there, so I'm shoving fuel in while disturbing everything, trying to get all the sediment as I can. That is not going to get it all out of there.
No. Is skimming a thing? You know how they skim pools?
It is, but you can't get to all of the tank.
No.
So, fourth option is cutting new access port. I think this comes up, doesn't it? Yeah. Cutting new access port over on that side. That being access port. Cutting a new one over there. Getting to as much of it as you can.
Oh, I see. You can only get to that side of it.
Fifth option is put new fuel tank in.
Okay,
So,
we're gonna... That was riveting.
This was a lot to digest, so we have to make a plan. While we figured things out, I wanted to show you the dolphins that came into Chesapeake Bay this morning.
Wednesday. This is so cool. Good morning. 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 Get back, Badger. Hey y'all. Alright, so I wanted to just do a quick summary. Mom, Bob, Dad, and Richie just left and went home. I get Bob to myself for like 3 whole days. I'm so excited about that. Because Dad has a doctor's appointment and Richie's gonna come back because he has stuff to do. But what I wanted to do was just sort of kind of summarize what happened with the fuel tanks. Long story short, we need new fuel tanks. We've all sort of decided that that's the best route to go. So we're getting them. Except, and I don't know if anybody else is having this kind of problem getting work done on your boat right now, but industries are swamped. Everybody is 8 weeks out, 10 weeks out, 12 weeks out. Can't possibly get to it this year. So I wasn't really sure what to do about that, because like, one thing to get the tanks out, but it's a whole other thing to get them made. So I called Howdy. Of course I called Howdy, because Howdy knows everybody who needs to be known who's in Norfolk. If they're good at what they do, Howdy knows them. So I called Howdy, and that little trickster kind of tricked me into not realizing that he was talking about him. But anyway, him and Larry are going to build those tanks. I'm so excited about that, because anything they do is beautiful and it's good. So on Wednesday, the guys are coming to the Bob, and we're going to pull up the floor and we're going to pull up the tanks. Then on Thursday, Richie and I are going to take the tanks to Howdy and drop them off for him to replicate. And hopefully they'll be back next week. We pop them in and boom, just like that. All good, right? I'm hoping. And then the one last little piece I wanted to tell you is September 1st, in and around September 1st, Dad and I are going to sail the Delmarva Loop. Sail, motor, transverse. So I think what I'm going to do before I post this video is just show you all a blip of Delmarva Loop to give you a sense of what it is. But that's Delmarva, so Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. And basically we're going to go up Virginia, into Delaware, cross through the C&D Canal, down the Dover Sound, and out into the ocean. So that's going to give us some rules of the road, some depth, some navigation, some lights, and some offshore time. So I'd like to do this like an actual passage, provisioning, and just prepping in general. I don't know if Richie's coming with us on this trip, so that's still yet to be seen, because it might be 2 weeks. and he takes care of the dogs and horses. So anyway, that's all I have for now. Enjoy this week's episode, and again, thank you to all the subscribers. We're up to 75. Yahoo! And if you really do want a shirt, I'm wearing one now. And then Mom is on the back. Send me something in the comments. You don't even have to text. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be like, I want a shirt, in the comments. And I'll send you one, but there's not that many. And once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, take care, y'all. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next week. Bye. This is a picture of Chesapeake Bay Delmarva Loop. Stay tuned.